What's up, everybody? Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. It's an exciting day. I know hopefully everybody's having a good one. Everybody's staying safe out there. I know it's been a crazy year, but this is an exciting time. We've got a brand new song out, but today is all about the video. The brand new video for Single Saturday Night, my brand new single. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, a little bit, the little behind the scenes stories and stuff like that, and then we'll answer some questions. Pretty much, we're going to have a countdown to this thing. We've been waiting on this. I've been counting down for a while now, so I'm glad that you decided to join us and count down with us. Tell you a little bit about the video. For one, finding out you've got to shoot a video and you're under quarantine is, where do you even start? You can't, you don't have really a huge camera crew or a production crew. You don't have extras, you don't have actors, any of that stuff. So we kind of, had to make do, get really creative, which is why I think I'm so proud of the video and everybody coming together, getting it done, because it is. Everything about this year is different, and that's no different than shooting this video. So me and Michael Monaco, when we were talking about the video, we knew that we couldn't go anywhere, and our only option really to do anything was to maybe get the band. Maybe we could get them in it, but we couldn't be there at the same time. But maybe do a green screen thing where we're doing all this stuff and we can change the background. That'd be the only way we could really go anywhere or leave the house or wherever we decided to shoot it. So we had a studio with a green screen. The band, that's one of my favorite parts about this video, is having my band in it. You know how much they mean to me, and wouldn't be here without every single one of them. So luckily they could do it, but it was like a schedule, literally a call sheet. Everybody had their own time to be there. We couldn't be there at the same time. We had like 2 cameras, which were however many feet apart. It's like the whole deal. Trying to shoot a video, it was weird, and I didn't get to see any of their parts. They didn't get to see any of mine. So to now see the final thing, it's pretty crazy. But basically, this video is just a pretty good representation of my quarantine. Just every news channel you flip, it's just bad news, and that's why I love this song. I love having it out right now because it's just a feel good song, and I think we all need one of those right now. But this video puts a smile on my face because it reminds me all the places I wish I have been the past couple months. And trying not to go crazy, trying to stay sane. So to me, this video is a good representation of what I've been doing, just trying to drift off, tune out the bad news, and just go places, like being back out on the road, doing shows. I've been dreaming of that for months now. Being around family, friends, playing golf, going to baseball games, everything, NASCAR races, things that I love to do. So hopefully you'll see that when you see the video, and I'm going to answer some questions. I'll talk a little bit more about the video. Some of you may have heard me talk a little bit about it, but hey, you're getting to see it for the first time here. Coming up, we're on a countdown, so I'll take some questions, and if y'all have any about the video, we'll answer some of those. But we'll see. What do we have?
Here we go. Haley CS asks, any hints or fun facts about a possible new album?
Hey, Haley. Let's see. Definitely. Single Saturday Night's obviously the first song off the project, but that's another thing about this quarantine. People were like, what have you been doing? And luckily, thanks to technology and these apps, I've been writing a lot of songs. So it's crazy to think you're definitely going to be hearing something that I wrote, probably more than one, during this quarantine thing. And so yeah, that's got a lot of music. I'm getting some great songs sent to me as well. But as far as recording the rest of the album, that's something that I'm ready to do. But in the time we're in, we got to be safe and make sure the musicians are comfortable, and when we can all get inside and do that thing again. So I'm excited to get back in there and do it, finish up the album. But right now, I'm so excited about Single Saturday Night and just kicking off this next project with a song to me that reminds me of how I felt when chilling it. Just the whole feel good factor of it. So. Can't wait for you to hear the new songs. I hope you're going to love them.
Awesome. Nate BFE asks, what is your favorite White Claw flavor?
Nate BFE. I like that name. Let's see, Nate. Whatever one I'm drinking, I guess. No. I mean, I kind of like the watermelon, but yeah, whichever one you're giving me, that's my favorite flavor.
Awesome. Peyton M 2003 says, "Do you have a special connection to a special concert venue, or even have a favorite venue?"
Wow. Uh, Special connection. I feel like, there's so many of them. I mean, that's such a tough question because every night, every night is amazing and it has its own moments. And, for me, anywhere I've ever played in Georgia, I mean, some of my favorite venues are the ones I came up playing, like Peachtree Tavern in Buckhead in Atlanta, Georgia. Will always be one of my favorite venues. That's the venue I actually played when Warner Music and Chris Lacey and everybody came down, and I got my record deal after that show. So that, but as far as big venues, the Gorge out there, that's a beautiful venue. Red Rocks is my dream venue. I still haven't played there, but I'm kind of glad. A lot of these venues, whether it be Madison Square Garden or football stadiums, iconic venues, but I was the opening act, and I hope someday I can headline Red Rocks, and that'd be the first time I played it. So a lot of connections every night, everywhere I go. So wherever I'm playing, that's my favorite stage.
Jamie 571-23570 asks, "What was your big I made it moment?"
Wow, big I made it moment. For me, hearing your song on the radio, I think that's a big I made it moment. But the ultimate for me was probably back at the 50th ACM Awards in Arlington, the year I won the New Artist Award. That was obviously a moment. But the night before, getting to do an interview with Alan Jackson, getting to sing Chattahoochee with Alan Jackson, one of my heroes. That was one of those pinch me moments. I still have to watch the video to even believe it. What a crazy memory that is. So.
Jen Redmond 2383 asks, "What is your favorite golf course?"
All right, Jen, what's up? Let's see, the hardcore fans know me. Favorite golf course? That's like kind of like stage, whichever one I'm playing. But for me, Augusta National, being from Georgia, is obviously up there. But now I'm proud to say I have a new course here in Nashville that I'm so proud of called the Troubadour. It's a Discovery Land property, and it's by far my favorite course now. And can't wait till we can all travel again. I can get my buddies from back home and show them what all I've been talking about out there.
CJ Loves JD asks, "When are you going to do one of those TikTok dances?" Savage.
Spud. Let's see. When am I gonna do? I don't know. I'm waiting on the Down Home crew to make up a single Saturday night dance.
There you go.
You're running a little late. I don't even wear a watch, but So, y'all give me a little TikTok single Saturday night dance. We need some sort of challenge going out there, and my TikTok game is low. We need to get up on that. So I need maybe a tutorial or something. But yeah, we'll work on that. You worry about the single right now with me, and I'm kidding y'all. That's my friend Chelsea. What we got?
Squirrely 281 has a video related question. Did you previously own that shirt in the Tiger scene, or did you buy it just for the video? Someone's part of the community.
Great. Yeah, the community. Yeah, and by the way, thank y'all for all the texts. I know it's so hard. It was something I was excited about, and just all the, trying to respond to everybody, but getting to share information with you first. That last night, getting to, share a little clip of the video before anybody's ever seen it. That's just part of, the community thing and what we're going to keep doing as far as putting out, news and music and all that stuff. So what was the...
did you own that shirt previously, the Tiger scene?
I'm trying to think which shirt. The Tiger's in the...
I think it's the Netflix and chillin' it.
Is it? It's either that or that ugly golf shirt I'm wearing, which is, ugly, debatable. I don't know. I bought that shirt off eBay because I wanted to have like a ugly early 90s golf outfit, but it made the video. So if you're talking about that one, that's where I got that. I did buy that. I did not have that. The Netflix and Chillin' It shirt, there's a cool story behind that. I'm going to tell you that one anyway, even if that's not the one you're talking about, because a lot of the Down Home crew will remember that shirt. 5 or 6 years ago, they'll probably correct me on that, the exact date. But I bought this shirt in Panama City. It had Netflix and Chill on it, and me and the band, we were all getting like airbrush shirts or something silly, And I just had this crazy idea. I was like, man, I can get a Sharpie and fix that. So I bought the shirt, Went back to the bus, spring break, people party, and here I am over there with a Sharpie in the corner drawing on a shirt. I did the IN and the IT, and it had Netflix and chill in it, and found it in my dresser the other day. I still have the shirt. I can't part with it, so maybe we need to do something cool with that. But I had to bring that back. That's another thing about the video. Speaking of shirts, is when you can't have extras in there, I had to be more than one character. So I haven't named any of the characters, but I think the Down Home Crew, I think the fans can help me name all the different versions of me out there. So if that's not the shirt you're talking about, we'll get back to the other shirts. Here we go.
Jennifer Durant asks, what are some of the unique places you've written songs?
Wow, that is good. Unique places I've written songs. A bar, out at night. I mean, it's crazy. Songwriting, it's especially ideas. I mean, thank God for my iPhone in the notes section, because anytime you have an idea, you just got to write it down, because if you're like me, it'll slip your mind by the time you're actually writing a song. So, a crowded bar at night, that's been a place. My favorite unique place, though, and some of you have heard the story, is where I wrote You Should Be Here in Gillette Stadium up in Foxborough, New England. That was a special day on tour with Luke. Me and Ashley Gorley wrote a song that will forever probably be my favorite song I've ever written. So I'll go with those.
Betty Law asks, what is your favorite part of the song, Single Saturday Night?
Yeah. Let's see here. I do like the yeah part, honestly. I mean, no joke. But the White Claw part, that kind of caught my ear. But to me, I think I can just relate just to doing the same old thing every Saturday night, hanging with the guys. And just, for me, obviously, I haven't had my last single Saturday night yet. But, we're all hopeful for that. So I think we can all relate to the song, the fact that whether you have had it or you haven't, we can all relate to the song. And for me, I think the church part, the going from, meeting the girl out to you guys going to church together to the end, the last chorus, even picking out a church. That was one of my favorite parts, and just even a song that's feel good and a jam like this, the writers crushed it. I mean, that's Hardy, Gorley, and Mark Holloman for you. So so glad I got to sing this thing, and like I said, it's one of my favorite songs I've recorded in a long time, and it just takes me back to that feeling of when we put Chillin' It out. So
Heather Fegan asks, who was your musical inspiration growing up?
Man, I think growing up, I guess I'm still doing that. So, but to go back for me, 90s country, a lot of artists influenced, but for me, even before that, as a small child, Randy Travis was my first concert. Obviously a huge influence, rolling on into the 90s. Every artist, Alan, Reba, every artist in the 90s, I loved all of them. Tracy Lawrence, Mark Chestnut. You could go through and name all of them, and all of them. But then also as I grew up, those folks made me fall in love with country music. These folks made me want to write songs. When I spent my days at Georgia Southern University, that's where I started playing the bars and realizing that music made me feel different than anything else, and I wanted to be able to write my own songs. I was singing cover songs, and I realized that, hey, these people singing back, I'm in love with being on stage, but I didn't write any of these. And so the artists that made me want to write my own songs, Eric Church, his first album, Dierks Bentley's first album, Luke Bryan, all of his old demos that I heard way before his first album even came out. It's just, and even today, the new artists that are coming out, keeping things fresh and just the way they think about things. I'm just a fan of a lot of people, and pretty much everybody I just named. I think they've been a huge influence. So, all right, look, I got to get out of here. We're about to watch the video. I'm so excited. Thank y'all so much for everything. Enjoy it. Hit me up on social media. Yeah, love y'all. Oh boy.